put an RFP out on the street, or an RFI, excuse me, to find out what's out there on the streets. And we brought March Networks in and a couple other vendors and did a bake-off. And March Networks, we felt, was one of the best as far as ease of use for the customers and the cross-platform integration, which is very, very key in K-12 industry. We bought our first box in late 2007, early 2008, and to this day those boxes are still operating. And I think one of the key concepts that March really embraces, and we really appreciate it, especially with governmental budgets and economy the way it is being able to support that technology that we bought in 2007, but yet it's integrated into all the current technologies that March is releasing. So our investment is still there, and it's still being used with the current technologies. We were really, really excited about the cloud coming out. With the rollout of iPads and the iPhones, originally that was our big envision, was every one of our administrators has an iPad. So we wanted those administrators to be able to, wherever they're at on campus, be able to access their system if a situation arises, or if they were just wanting to view a portion of the campus. It's even varied off of that. We're leveraging the cloud technology with HTML5 development instead of some other form of getting that to us. We're able to leverage law enforcement. So we're pulling law enforcement into the loop, allowing them to have access to all the cameras in the schools, and developing the policies for those guys to be able to respond to. If we ever hope we don't have an active shooter scenario, then they'll be very well prepared for that scenario. Or day-to-day operations. They can support us at night when the schools are empty and the vandals and the thieves come out. Then they have access to them. They can do remote patrols from wherever they're at in the county, or actually, I guess, anywhere in the world, since it's all in the cloud. The video quality is great, but the compression, the way that March handles the compression and the bandwidth impact, we really and truly, we haven't separated our networks. All of this resides all on the base network. One of our newer schools, we have a very large rollout of technology, and the cameras are in there. We've got 70 plus cameras at this school. So the way that March is handling the compression and streaming that back and forth is really, really key. Ease of use of the system is huge in a K-12 industry because you've got such a wide variance of technical expertise. So that was one of our key. That was one thing we did take out in the very beginning, was to make sure that it was easy to use. So that if a school-based administrator that was a teacher that's now a principal, her expertise as far as going through and doing an investigation on a surveillance system is not what it is of a school resource officer in that same school. So it's very important to have a system that's easy to use as far as live, but also for going back and looking at evidence, retaining that evidence, and taking that evidence all the way to the adjudication as far as if there's any type of when law enforcement takes it to the court system. So it's very important that that goes smoothly and that all the users can figure that out.